This is the story about an African American woman who is passionate about professional wrestling and goes to countless events. She then, one day, gets the idea to start a wrestling talk podcast to talk about her favorite wrestlers and wrestling programs. She has a home podcasting room full of wrestling memorabilia that she uses to do the show, and every week you can tune in and join in the conversation.
Good evening, my gems. Welcome to Rumble Time. I am your host, Queen Gemini, and we got a lot to go over. We got some wrestling news, and we got to talk about it's coming up. It's coming up. We got 2 days before John Cena's final match this Saturday. Mm-mm-mm. Well, we might as well go ahead and get started. Let's see who's gonna be up first. There's so much to cover. Oh, I said this a few episodes ago. Yeah, it was a few episodes ago. When Jesse didn't show up at some of the Saturday night main events, and I said, if he's not at this, Saturday night main event for John Cena's final match, I was going to crash out. And yeah, I was dead serious about that. Well, we got news. Jesse will be at Saturday night main event. So he's one of the hosts. It will be him, Stephanie McMahon, and Joe, what's his name? Tessitore. It will be them three hosting for John Cena's final match. So I am so happy. I am so happy that um Jesse is going to be there. Cause you couldn't have Saturday night main event without Jesse Ventura. Like, who they think they are? Now, for those of you that don't know what happened was, okay, Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre had a steel cage match. It sucked. Okay. It was I felt sorry for Drew. Um yeah, I felt sorry for Drew because Drew I gotta give Drew, his props. I give credit where credit is due. Is due. You can only do but so much. And I was like, come on, come on, Damien, come on. Now, even I was saying it, Jesse was saying it. This it? This what we're doing? Damien doesn't do any, usually there's always some catch to them getting out of the cage. There's a twist to it. This mug walked out. He just walked out. And I was like, you better not. I was cussing at the TV. You better not. You better not. You better not. And he's standing on the steps just staring and he's doing this number looking at everybody. I'm like, if you step down, I will. Oh, don't you step down. And what did he do? He stepped down. Oh, I cussed. And Jesse was like, that's not how you get out the cage. And Jesse went off. And I went off as well. Because I'm like, that's not what you do.
Hey, what's going on, Coach? Coach, checking into the show. What's happening?
Hey, coach. So, so yeah. So after that, because Jesse didn't go by their little stupid script, which they knew this is Jesse Ventura. He says what he wants to say when he want to say it. So they didn't have him on the next Saturday night main event. Like we wasn't gonna notice this. And then his contract came up. It had expired and they decided, well, we're not gonna renew it. And I was like, well, y'all better find out a way to have him there for that match for that last match. And sure enough, uh mm, they came through. So at least they did something right. So I'm happy about that. Now, now let's get down. Let's just talk about this because I'm still upset that John is facing Gunther. I'm not happy about it. I'm not gonna be happy about it. I want somebody to pull a Nancy Kerrigan on Gunther. If you don't know who that is, Google it. You know, I just don't want this to happen because I do not feel like he should be the one to face John in his retirement match. And come to find out, neither does John Cena Sr. He said that Gunther is not even worthy enough to retire his son. He is not happy about this at all. And he has made it perfectly clear. He done said this to everybody that he could say it to. I'm like, now, if they don't listen to us, listen to his dad. He is his dad. His dad.
Okay, let me chime in. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Ebook here. Um, I was listening to the Busted Open podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can find on Sirius XM that talks wrestling. Some of them are under the impression that John Cena's last match
Uh-huh.
ain't really John Cena's last match.
Yes, it
That's
is.
why it don't matter.
Wait a minute. Busted Open. Is that the one with Billy Ray and what's his name? Bubba Ray, right?
I believe that's the one with I want to say Bubba Ray and the big fella.
And yeah, Bubba Ray and some little dude. Some dude. Who
No,
the
no,
dude?
no, the big fella, as in the big fella, the world's strongest man.
Oh yeah, Mark Henry do be on there
Yeah.
sometimes too, don't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We don't care about what they say. I'm tell you why. I'm tell you why. Cause I heard them say some of the stuff they said. I was like, is you on that stuff? Cause I'm like, that didn't even make sense. But it's John. This is. I'm just hang in there with me, y'all. I'm gonna explain to you why this is John's final match. John ain't getting back in no ring. Now, unfortunately, with this being John's final match, we are stuck with do and I somebody mentioned it today, and I was like, oh my, you're right. Him and Rock are tied. They have you remember they faced each other twice at two different what WrestleManias? 1-1. We will not get that tiebreaker. I'm like, well, son of a biscuit eater. We sure won't. But that that's not well, no, not just hang in there. Just hang in there with me. Just hang in there with me, y'all. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. We missed a question on Tuesday, and the question was, should the WWE have a TV title? Hmm. As y'all recall, NWA and WCW always had the TV title. Now, I think it would be it would be awesome if they had a TV title, a men's and women's TV champion with a 20 or 25-minute time limit and do away with that stupid speed champion cuz I don't even know what's going on with that. They had a qualifying match on NXT to be defended for at one of their PLEs or somebody PL. I don't even know what was going on. I'm like, what? What we doing? That still exists because you don't really hear nothing about it. Now, a TV title, yeah, that would spark up. That gives somebody a chance to hold a title. That
Okay,
actually gives multiple people chances to hold a title.
I got my own question. What happened to that 24/7 championship?
They did away with it. They did away with it, which that was actually entertaining. I enjoyed the 24/7 because let's see who's held it the most. R-Truth. He done held it what 99.5 times. it was just entertaining how he was getting that title back. I kind of missed that. They should bring that back, but but I think they should consider having a men's and women's TV title. I mean, it wouldn't hurt nothing. Yeah, that's the rumor. It's gonna go back to being 3 hours, and SmackDown is, possibly gonna be 3 hours, and yeah. So we need something to fill in, and at least we have a title that would be defended on a regular basis because it'd be the TV title, so you have to defend it. Now I got to make a correction. Okay, Obafemi's fall from grace is a power bomb, not the choke slam. Which he does a combination. He does a choke slam, then he'll hit that power. I mean, it's like either way, you're jacked up. But it's the power bomb. So you're jacked up either way. But let me tell you about Javon Evans. Lord bless his little pea picking soul. Bless his little heart. Now he won, the Iron Survivor. Okay. Which means that he can challenge for the title at New Year's Evil. No, he couldn't wait for then. No, he couldn't do that. No, 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 no. He called his shot Tuesday night. Mm, mm, mm. He almost had it. He did. He almost had it. Whatever that move was, that he flipped off that top rope, hit Oba. I'm like, oh, that's it. We heard 1, 2, and just as that ref was getting ready to hit 3, why Ricky Sings done ran out there and snatched the referee out the ring. I done called Ricky everything but a child of God. He's standing there looking on. He gonna mean mug Javon. I'm like, why you mean mugging him? You messed up his match. He didn't interfere in yours. Like, what's wrong with you? Oh, then of course that gave Oba time to regroup. He hit fall from grace, and that was it. 1, 2, 3, and still the NXT champion, Obafemi. So Oba gets out the ring. He looking at Ricky. Ricky looking at him. Then he looking at Javon. I'm like, Ricky, you're wrong. So it's safe to say that Ricky is a heel.
I think it's also safe to say that at some point on Saturday, we gonna see Ricky.
I think so too. I think so too. If Ricky know what I know, he'd do a Nancy Kerrigan on Gunther and face John Cena himself. But that's just I'm just throwing stuff out there in the atmosphere that most people be saying you shouldn't say stuff like that. Oh yeah. And by the way, I do need to do a public service announcement. If you don't like what I say, you don't have to listen to me. You do realize that. 'Cause Because one is my opinion, and two, last time I checked, it was my show. So I just want to do that public service announcement. You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong for that. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You just have to let some folks know. Um, but anyway, now, speaking of schedules and stuff, NXT. Okay, Tuesday, the 16th, will be the last live episode for 2025. Okay. On December 17th, they're gonna tape the episodes December 23rd and December 30th episodes. So they'll get to have some time off. So ain't that nice? They get time off.
Just like we be doing. That's good.
That is a good thing. That is a good thing because Vince would Vince didn't play that. I'm just saying. Vince didn't play that at all. Be like, you want what? Time off. You better go somewhere and sit down.
Oh, speaking of WWE traditions that we need to bring back, remember they wouldn't get time off during the holidays because remember what they used to do when they went overseas and wrestled at
Oh,
one of the
they'll
bases
wrestle
and
for the
whatnot?
troops.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sure would. They would wrestle for the troops. And they ain't wrestled for the troops in it's been years. Cause Bradshaw was the one that came up with that idea. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get the King of Monsters. Okay. I wish we could play it. I wish we could play this song, but we can't. We can't. We can't. We got to talk about the Men in Black. Because guess what, y'all? Guess what I am hearing? I'm hearing there is two people that's the Men in Black. Y'all buckle up for this. Now, I was at first confused. I'm like, hold on. Say what? Say what? Now, this is coming from two different sources, all right? So, I'm going to go back and look at this. I'm going to have to look at Survivor Series and Raw, okay? Now, they're saying, one source says Survivor Series, the Man in Black was Montez Ford. And the one in the Man in Black on Raw was Austin Theory. Another source says that at Survivor Series it was Austin Theory and Raw was Montez Ford. And I'm like, okay, y'all are, yeah, y'all working our nerves now. But they think it's two different people. It's not one person. And I'm like, but I think it's Ricky Saints. So why can't we stick with Ricky? I could be wrong, but I think it's Ricky Saints. Like when we gonna find out who is the Man in Black or the Men in Black? Because now at this point it's just getting confusing of who is who. So I don't know. E, what you think?
I'm so confused. I don't know. This starting to become a whole real Americano situation. I
Uh,
don't know who real Americano is. I don't know who the doggone dude in black is. I just know that I'm pretty sure it is a dude.
okay, hold up, E. Hold up. You know who? Americana, whatever is. You know who that is.
Yeah. But
Stop
then there's
playing.
the other Americano and the other Americano
You
and the
know who
other
them other two
Americano.
is? That's Butch or whatever is.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, him and the little dude he was tagging with
it's a whole bunch of folks here.
is them two. That's who them two is.
It's too many of them. That's what I knew.
Is
It's too
is
many
is
Americanos. It's
is
too many men
Ludwig?
in black.
Um, what did he go back? He went back to his old name. It's not Butch. It's oh God, what is his old name? Pete Gunn, Pete something, and the little guy that he was tagging with. I can't think of his name to save my life. It's them three. It ain't nobody else but them three. Yeah, because now we got these two, and now I'm like, I let's just stick with one. So I'm still sticking with Ricky Saints. I do too, because look how he, from Saturday, from dead how he was reacting Saturday at deadline, and I was looking at how he was standing. He's standing like the guys, the men in black. He's standing just like them. I think it's Ricky. I think it's Ricky. I think it's gonna be Ricky. I could be wrong, but I think it's gonna be Ricky. We'll see. That's all we can do at this point because it's getting confusing. As to who is who. I'm like, wait a minute, how you is who and a what? Come on now, we can't be coming up with all these extra people now. This y'all doing too much, y'all making this is difficult now. This don't need to be this daggone difficult for us. Hey, Road. Oh, now we got to talk about Saturday night main event. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because we got so many. Oh my. Oh, I forgot a match. Oh, I forgot a match. How I forget a match, E? Uh, okay, there you go. Okay, because I don't know who to pick. Okay, on the rest of these matches because I pretty much like these folk, and so it's like let the best person and best teams win at this point. Okay, we know first up it's gonna be John versus Gunther. I I mean, I've met. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it being the first match because I see what John is doing. I understand what John's doing, and once I tell y'all at the end of what John has going on after his retirement match, y'all will understand. It fits. All of this fits. So I understand. I understood before this. So if I get it. I want John to win. I want John to win. I think because he lost his last what 2 matches, and he should go out on a high. He ain't got to put nobody over. Everybody be like, well, the OGs should put over the young guys. Why? Why? I don't see why we got to do that. Cause just because they put you over don't mean nothing. Because the way some of these fans are nowadays, 1 minute they like you, and the next minute they can't stand you. Look at what they did to Jay Uso. They were so mad at Triple H because he didn't put the title on him. Then he put the title on him, and then they start turning on the boy. Like, what is wrong with you people? Now he back to tagging with his brother. So, like, then y'all was so upset that Roman held the title for so long and everything, and then you cried and moaned, and they put the title on Cody, and now we want Roman. You had Roman. You flipping nuts. And then somebody had a nerve enough to talk about Roman's been back about 5 times this year. And you don't say that when every time Brock shows up. Brock wrestled in Survivor Series and we ain't seen him since then. We probably won't see him until next year. Whew, people make me. Thank you, E. So I want John to win because he deserves it. Shoot, go out on a high. He ain't got to put nobody over. I don't know where they feel like that's a written rule any daggone way. Then we got this tag match. Now this is gonna hurt my heart. This gonna hurt my heart. I don't. This hurt my heart. We got Aleister Black and Zelina Vega versus Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. I like Aleister. I like Zelina. I like Rhea. Damian, but you got three people that I adore in this match, and this is just not working for me. I can't pick nobody. It's like let the best team win. Why he got to? Oh Lord, him, Lord, and he, Lord have mercy. He just couldn't take that burnt eye on, and just went away. Cause you can't. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. Well, yeah, I am. He can't beat Aleister. Let's just call it like it is. He cannot beat Aleister. If Aleister was coming off a 2-day drunk, he couldn't beat Aleister. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna happen. Okay. Oh, I don't. Who you got on this, E? Because I don't know who to pick.
Come on now. When all else fails, pick the ones that's supposed to be the good guys. So
I don't want to
in
do
an
that.
ideal world, no, they ain't supposed to win. But yeah, in the end, it's Rhea and whatchamacall. And more than likely, Rhea the one that's gonna win the match.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because I won't. Because yeah.
I mean, think about it. It's kind of a mismatch on either side. In terms of the men, yeah, Aleister Black should wipe the floor with Damian Priest. But on the other hand, Rhea Ripley should beat the hell out of little Zelina Vega. So, yeah, yeah.
But Selena can't hold her own now.
She can wrestle. True.
She can
True.
hold her own now.
True.
So the thing about it, if we could eliminate Damian, I guess yeah, you're right. You have to pick the good people. Damn. Yeah, I don't. But ow, this is Aleister Black. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going against my rule. Oh no, no. No. Okay, I'm putting E by them because you picked them, right? Okay, I'm picking Alistair and Zelina. I'm going against my own rule. My rule is I've known Alistair. I knew Alistair and Zelina before I knew them.
Okay. Who
So
knew? Who knew we was gonna have prediction time on Rumble Time?
okay. See, now this is another tough one. Okay. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, the tag team champions. Um, going up against Javon Evans and Leon Slater. I'm going with I gotta go with AJ and Dragon Lee because I knew AJ before I even knew there was a Javon Evans.
Nah,
I
I
I
think we both know that that's how that's gonna go, but they gotta let them do their thing, okay?
it,
Because in an ideal world, that should be a hell of a match.
it's gonna be an awesome match. Cause I mean, I gotta go with them because I knew AJ from TNA. I watched AJ come through the ranks. I watched him over the years.
Yeah, I know him from Ring of Honor, so
So I watched him become the
New
phenomenal one.
Japan wrestling and all that good stuff.
Yes. So Javon is from home. He's from here. Yeah. I and one day he's gonna be one hell him. He's gonna be one hell of a champion. He really
Agreed.
is. And Leon is already the TNA. What is he? Oh, I can't think of what it is. Wait a minute, let me find it because that's the title that Leon Slater has right now. It's the same title that AJ once held in TNA. So hold on, y'all, because I'm gonna find what title. Because I thought that was I was like, ooh, that's kind of neat. Hold on. I know I got it. The X Division, the TNA X Division champion. So you got the former and the present will be in the same ring. So that's that. I'm telling you, this gonna be a good match between these four. Oh, they gonna bring the house down. They gonna bring the house down.
Again, y'all, if y'all ain't seen Javon Evans wrestle before, y'all in for a treat.
You show. Ooh, when I say, and then they said when they said to announce him, they announced him from. They said he was from North Carolina. I said, you had to be one of us. You had to be. Cause have you noticed that them boys from North Carolina, honey, they are something. They on a whole nother level. I'm telling you, Javon. Just watching him, I'm like, whoa. He. I be on 10. I'm like, Lord, honey, please, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be careful. You're gonna break something you need. He will scare you, but once he executed, you be like, couldn't nobody do that but him. You be like, I want to see one of the rest of y'all do that. You can't do it. You can't do it.
I would compare him like, okay, For y'all old school people like us, y'all remember Coco Beware? Imagine a very much more athletic Coco Beware.
Yes,
Much
yes,
more athletic.
yes, yes. Exactly. So that's gonna be good. Then we got Bailey versus Bailey versus Soruka. Now that's gonna be a good match. Oh, that's gonna be a good. I gotta go with Bailey. Cause one, Bailey, I knew Bailey before I knew Soruka. And Bailey is a Gemini. So I gotta go with my girl. You know, she a sister. So I gotta go with Bailey
Now
for those reasons.
I'm going with Bailey for two reasons. One, Bailey's favorite all-time wrestler is my favorite all-time wrestler. We know that to be the Macho Man.
The Macho Man.
And two, because at some point in this match, Bailey gonna crash out.
Oh
And when
yeah.
Bailey crash out, you know what time it is.
She gonna let that dark side out.
Oh yeah.
And I just adore that. Cause y'all talk junk about Gemini, like y'all got all these personalities. You better leave them personalities alone. Um, but Soruka, it's gonna be a good match. When I say this is gonna be a good match, this is gonna be a good match. Cause Soul has she got this move called the Soul Snatcher. And literally, I'm like, honey, I see why you call it the Soul Snatcher. You just done took that poor girl's soul. You could have left something. I'm like, move, honey, move. It's poker. Cause she wrestled Tuesday night. And she hit that Soul Snatcher on that child, and that child was just laid out. She was just out. I'm like, poker. Ref, poker. Just poker in the arm. Poker. Say, hey, psst, 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 psst. Come on. Your body's right here. Right here. Come this way. Right here. Because that girl, it took a minute for that girl to get back up. When I say this match is going to be good, this is going to be a good match. And like this gives a chance for folks that do not watch NXT to see the talent that is on NXT. Now, I'm getting ready to go against my rule. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going against my rule. That main event match is going to be champion against champion. It's going to be the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes going against the NXT champion Oba Femi. I'm going with Oba, and I'm going to tell you why I'm going against Maru. Yes, I've known Cody. I knew Cody before I knew who Oba was, but I'm going against the Maru because Oba is a beast. If I had to fight Oba, I'm going with a metal baseball bat. I'm like, come on, sucker. I'm being just like Della Reese. Let's get it on. He ain't, when I say he ain't no joke, he ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. When you get a cosign from the Undertaker, you something. It was a match. And he told Oprah, he said, you go out there and you show them who house this belongs to. When he told him that, Oprah went out there, and when I say he beat that ball, I was like, help that child, help him. Somebody please help him. I don't know why you put him in there with Oprah in the first place.
That reminds me, if there was a wrestling highlight of the year award that we was giving out here on Rumble Time, mine would be for the episode of NXT when that damn fool Trick Williams was in the front. I thought he was gonna disrespect the Undertaker. And Undertaker had to slap the living piss out of his ear. Oh, ain't not that boy.
Oprah, I mean, Undertaker was like, who are you talking to? Who? ain't talking to me. I'm like, go ahead and just lay him on out. Cause he done got a little bit too big for his britches. He think he the stuff now. Out there and all that daggone leather. I know he about to burn up. No, he about to burn up. But I'm telling you, this Saturday night. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go ahead and say this and put this out in the little atmosphere because, yeah. Now, a lot of people. Now, if John don't get to have his speech, you know how they cut off Goldberg. We don't care about no Goldberg. Okay, we don't care about Goldberg. We don't want to hear about Goldberg in his retirement because that did not have to happen. That was unnecessary in the whole 9 yards. Now, um we want John to have his speech. It's gonna go the way John wants it to go. It's not your retirement. It's John's retirement. John gonna do what John want to do. So I'm just gonna have to go along with what John wants because Saturday night will be the final time. Is now. Is it? Is it? It's gonna be it. It's gonna be it. But it's gonna be with the way the card is set up. It's going to be a night of awesome matches. Anybody that has a problem with this card, anybody have a problem with these the young talent that they're gonna highlight, go kick rocks. I ain't even gonna try to sugarcoat it because that's the problem. You got to realize something. John is leaving. John is not getting back in the square circle. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Soon Cody's going to be gone. CM Punk's going to be gone. Randy's going to be gone. AJ's going to be gone. All of our favorites are going to be gone because times have changed. It's not like it was back in the day. Why you put him up there?
That's what we got to look forward to.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Don't even do that. That's wrong. Times have changed. It's not like it was back during Dusty's time period. Rick, Arn, Ron Simmons, Booker T, all of them. You know, a lot of them, they had to keep wrestling. They had to keep wrestling up until their 50s. Mankind and all of them. Abdullah the Butcher. They would wrestle up into their 50s and 60s and stuff like that. But now these guys are going to make movies and doing voiceover work and getting endorsement deals and stuff like that, and they ain't got to be in the ring. So they can come on out. They can go ahead and retire. But I'm done. They're getting better contracts and stuff. They're making more money than what the guys back in the day made. I mean, I knew times was changing when it got to the point where the only time we started seeing The Undertaker was for WrestleMania. He was showing up for once a year, making, getting him a nice payday, and he was like, see you next year. So these new folk, we got to get new talent in. We got Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, 2 tons of fun. Austin Theory, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, Oba Femi, Javon Evans, Leon Slater, Joe Hendry. And this is he's bad. He gets on my nerves, but I know that because he showed up on NXT. It was recent here, and I'm sitting here just clapping. As soon as they said his name, I'm sitting here going, and I'm like, oh Lord, now he done got me. He done got me. Oh, he done got me. But these are our future superstars. So anybody that comes complaining about the talent that gets showcased on Saturday, that I just then something is seriously wrong with you. So just stop watching wrestling, please. Just stop watching, cause I don't know what to tell you. And some people, have already said, well, as soon if John goes first, as soon as John finished, then I'm turning it off. Bye. There you go, Joe Hendry. Bye. I don't know what to tell you because everybody on the card I enjoy watching. I've watched them on NXT and I have enjoyed watching them. And I cannot wait to see what they do up against the vets.
And NBC, let me give you credit for actually putting this Saturday night main event on the prime time schedule. Because if you remember, last Saturday night main event, I don't even think they showed it on NBC. It was on Peacock only. That was done.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I'm not like that.
So so this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Now, I got some news for y'all as to John Cena. John Cena signed a 5-year contract with the WWE as an ambassador. He will be working behind the scenes, okay? Especially with the new young talent. So John is not going for wrestling. He just won't be in the ring. He is going to he's going to be helping the new young superstar, the new superstars, the new era along along the way. So
Okay.
that's what John will
Um,
be doing.
correct me if I'm wrong. That WWE Evolve, is that
Uh-huh.
the show where they teach like the new wrestlers, the ones that the Undertaker and all them is involved in?
Nope.
Okay.
Undertaker show is something totally different.
Okay. Well, that's more or less what I was thinking in terms of what you were saying, that he would be doing one of them shows.
Evolve, those guys start at the performance center. They're all from
Yeah.
the performance center.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if they show promise, pretty much promise or somewhat, like, hey, you might have what it takes. They move them to evolve. Let them, you know, cultivate their skills. And the goal is go from evolve to NXT. And just like how the NXT stars are going, how they get to wrestle from, the OGs, will evolve wrestlers get to wrestle the NXT stars. So it's I looked at a few episodes last night, and There's a guy on there, Keanu Carter. If they put him and Oprah together, honey, they would have tag team gold. Them two could wreak some havoc. Honey, I feel sorry for anybody to go up against them two.
Mm.
I'm telling you. Because, honey, Carter ain't no joke.
So you said it'd be like a Ray-Ban Booker T type situation.
Yeah. Yeah. That would
Oh,
be.
okay. Yeah, before I forget, y'all, remember in last episode, we discovered that you could watch free wrestling on platforms such as Pluto TV and
Mm-hmm.
Tubi. We
Mm-hmm.
now have another place for you to check out. If you have
Uh-oh.
a Roku TV, they do have a classic wrestling channel for free on the Roku TV.
Oh, cool.
You should also access that channel if you have a Fire Stick that is you know what that mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
y'all know what I'm saying. You shouldn't do that for the record, but if you do, you can get that.
Okay, y'all hear him now. So let's see, cause let's see, our when the last show will be next Thursday, so we will be on holiday break. We will see you guys when we see you guys again. It will be in 2026.
Oh, by the way, quick programming note: the final show of the Nighthawk Network for the year will be my last episode of I Am Nighthawk, the series finale. Please tune in for that. I got some stuff to say.
Uh, so, woo, time is winding down. Saturday will be the last time. Last time is now. I'm look. It's gonna be bittersweet because for all these years I had John Cena to hate on. Drew, it's your turn now. But I've got to say, I give credit where credit is due. I have enjoyed this run of John Cena's. I've seen John do. I'm like, see, you can wrestle. We ain't seen you do this since your early days. But it's been one hell of a ride. And WWE posted a wonderful video package for him. Different superstars was on there, and they paid tribute to John. It's real
Yeah,
nice.
all we missing now is that good old A&E documentary about John Cena going all the way back to his Ohio Valley days and all that. I'm sure
All
we got that
yep,
coming.
yep, sure is. Now WWE says they have a lot of surprises planned for Saturday night. I'm not going to hold my breath because when they say they have surprises, they end up being duds. And yeah. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high. I still want somebody to pull a Nancy Kerrigan. Like I said, if you don't know who I'm talking about, go Google it. That's what Google's for. I'm not going through all that.
Okay, from the rumor mill that I heard, the Undertaker will be in the building. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Now some okay. Now he said that I didn't say this. Okay, so don't be like Queen. You said this. No, I did not say this. Okay, you hear me? I did not say this. I'm just telling you what Jim Ross said. Okay. Now Jim Ross said that Vince McMahon more than likely will be there for John's last match. But I'm just telling you, I'm just reporting it now. I didn't say this.
Ooh.
Now, if he was there, now if he's there, it will shock me because y'all know y'all know about that lawsuit and everything. And which I'm, yeah, y'all know about that lawsuit. Um, and and so yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that lawsuit because this is my thing. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't my problem. Um, and because people are upset because Brock came back and they let Brock come back, and I'm like, well, what did he do wrong? And then they talking about, well, he was doing this, he was gonna do this, and that. But did he do it? And I'm yeah, it's just too much because and then people are like, I cannot believe Vince is like that. How you can't believe? Just let me know you don't know nothing about wrestling. You don't know Vince the early day. We saw this play out. He was playing it out in the ring. We knew something was wrong with this man. By the matches, some of the matches he booked, we was like, dude, you ain't supposed to do that.
And I'm sorry, to this day, as an old school, the best announcing team of all time was Vince McMahon and Jesse the Body
And Jesse
Ventura.
the body,
I can't
because
believe what we're seeing, McMahon.
because growing up, I did not even realize that Vince's dad had owned the company. I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. I was a kid. I didn't care. I didn't care. Him and Jesse just entertained me. But as over the years, as I got older, then you start learning more, and start reading more, and getting the remember they had the WWE magazine and stuff, and yeah, and then you start finding out. But we watched Vince play out stuff on TV, and like, oh yeah, there's something wrong with this man. But hey, but they
Random
yeah.
thought. I want a WWE ice cream bar right now.
Yeah, I remember now. I, I remember those. So where is he? Wait a minute, where is he? Let me find him. So see, can y'all see him? What? What? I said, let me find him. I
Y'all
said,
heard what she
what?
said. She was like, "Can you see him?" You know we can't
Oh, I
see him.
did. I sure did. I sure did. I sure did. I said, can you can you see me? Can you see me? You can't see me. Oh, oh. Okay, I'm having way too much fun. Okay, I'm doing. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Cause somebody gonna look at this and be like, "There's something really wrong with that lady." Oh my god. Okay. 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 So, all right. Woo. Oh, we got questions. Yay. Okay, what we got? Unfortunately, Robin, thank you for the question, and welcome. And no, unfortunately, I have not been to a WrestleMania. That is one thing that's on my list. That's on my list. Um, the plan was to go to WrestleMania, when it was announced for New Orleans, and then they decided to go back to Vegas.
Okay,
And
Robin. Also, to answer your question, I too have never been to a WrestleMania. I've only been to a couple wrestling events, period. But keep in mind, me being here in Detroit a couple years ago when we had SummerSlam, I was somewhat involved in the back and forth of that. Awesome atmosphere. The thing that I like now is that usually when they do the major events, they set up pop-up shops near the venue so you can go get all the wrestling gear and the belts and the
hmm
towels and all that good stuff. It's pretty cool.
I've heard about the pop-up shops. I've just never been able to experience it. Now, the okay. Now, I will say that yes, I've never been to. That is one I want to go to a WrestleMania, and I was gonna try to make it to Vegas, and I just can't make with they want for tickets, and then the hotel and all of that. I can't make the numbers work, unfortunately. And I was like, oh,
Maybe
I have
you can go to the one in Saudi Arabia.
you you see how I'm looking at you, right? Why are you trying to be funny? Why are you trying to? No, oh, and get the tickets for the one in Saudi Arabia. Okay, the general admission tickets are freaking $20. The ringside seats are $400. The tickets here are an arm, a leg, and one of your other arms. I was like, are y'all for real? I found that out. Yeah, I found that out because this dude posted because he's like he talking about I'm third in the queue. He's going to Saudi for WrestleMania. And I can't go no Saudi. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. And yeah, no, that won't be happening. Unfortunately, no. So I guess we have to try for 2028. Fingers crossed it's somewhere good we can get to. Now, what I have been to, and yes, I'm old. I have been to Starcade. Starcade is that was the granddaddy of them all. That was our WrestleMania back in the day. If you was going to go to anything, you was going to Starcade. And the Starcade I went to was the one where Flair won his title for the 11th time. And oh, it was a sold out. That place was sold out. And when I say, oh my God, I was hoarse after that because yeah, we was yelling and screaming and we was on 10. We was on 10. That was the best night. It oh that night was awesome. Um we go you know what? We're gonna have to post that video. Um we're gonna post that video on the network when I talk about Starcade. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, figured out somehow. Cause oh my god, that night was it was awesome. It was awesome. Next question. Okay. Hey Thomas. No, no. Once a year is good enough. We cannot do no two. We can't do two. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause some of the men can't execute and do a successful cash in. Ugh.
See, here's my thing. I wouldn't want them to do it if every time you get the briefcase you cashed in. It's good that sometimes somebody do it and fail.
No.
That adds to kind of the mystery of it. Because think about it. If you know for a fact every time you cash it in, you go cash in, then it's always gonna seem to happen at the wrong damn time. But if you do it and it's like, oh, you messed up. But no, what I
But
would like to see more of
what?
is a scenario where you get cocky. Yeah, I got money in the bank. I cash it in whenever I want. The rest of me for that briefcase then. If you so big and bad.
No, we had that with Otis, and I thought that
Yeah.
was so
That
disrespectful.
that that was jacked up how they did Otis.
I
I
did not
agree.
like that at all. One time is
When the
good enough.
Miz
We
stole
don't
his
need.
contract.
Yeah, we don't. No, we don't need no two times a year because it's already headache enough.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
say don't do the 2 times or more a year, but definitely every now and then have a match like that. They kind of question whether or not that person's gonna keep the briefcase.
but now we've had some interesting cash ins and some cash ins that have hit perfectly. Like, yes, you did it at the perfect time. I love it. And then there's been some awful cash ins. And you're like, oh my God, why you do that? But yeah, once, because, with the stipulation they have on it, they literally have a whole year to cash it in. So we don't need two times a year because that would just be a chaos.
But
Yeah.
see, then that's the other thing. I don't like when you got the briefcase and they're like every other week, oh, I'm about to carry that, and it drag on for months and months and months. I don't like it like that either.
Yeah.
I kind
So
of like
what
how some people be like, look, I'm telling you now, you mess up, I'm catching in on you tonight.
now if it wasn't the year, they had a year to cash it in, then they probably could pull it off twice a year. But the way it's set up now, the once a year, they have a whole year before to cash it in. Once a year is good enough. It
If
is
they had
good enough
something
for
like
us.
that, we're like, look, okay, you done won this match, you got 7 days, flat out. You don't do it after 7 days, you get nothing. If it's something like that for the second time, maybe, maybe.
Now, though, I like the question part. Now, thank y'all so much for the questions.
Again, if y'all got any questions you want to ask Queen, hit me up as Robin did in my inbox on Instagram. That is Eric Hawk 45, or hit Queen Gemini 70 on Instagram in the inbox, and we will answer your questions.
Let's see. Uh, Help me out real quick, E. What's our first PLE for 2026?
Wouldn't that be Royal Rumble?
I want to say it is.
I think it's Royal Rumble.
It's Royal Rumble. Then we got Elimination Chamber. Then we got the WrestleMania in Vegas for the 2 nights. Then we got the SummerSlam for 2 nights. I don't even see Backlash. This can't be right. There's no Backlash. There's no Hell in the Cell again. Cause wait a minute. January, February. I don't see March. Nothing for March. April. We're missing stuff. Cause May, June, and July, there's nothing listed. And it's going straight to August. So this is not right. This is not complete. And they're saying Money in the Bank is in New Orleans. It's September the 6th. I don't remember it being
Money
that
in the Bank
far
in
out.
September. September after SummerSlam.
That's not right.
That can't be right.
That can't be right. Mm-mm. That can't be right. Yes, it is. I'm looking at another schedule, and as of right now, that is correct. That's all that's listed right now, and those are the dates. It is not, because January the 24th we'll have a Saturday night main event. January 31st is the Royal Rumble, and that's in Saudi. Elimination Chambers in Chicago. Money in the Bank is in New Orleans.
Oh, may I say, hopefully they do go on another European run next year for the weekly episodes of SmackDown and Raw because them foreign crowds just hit different.
They do. Those crowds be lit.
Big time lit.
They be lit. That now
If they don't go to Scotland or Ireland, throw the whole damn thing away.
they and I have a feeling. Oh Lord have mercy, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. We got a WrestleMania that's in Saudi for 2027. Let me see something real quick. I had a question for y'all. I had a question for y'all, and I'm gonna have to try to work this in. If y'all vote for it, and we'll see. We'll see. So it's September the 6th. Money in the Bank. My question is, should I go to Money in the Bank? And we'll do a Rumble Time live from Money at the Bank. Money in the Bank. So I'm letting y'all vote.
Okay, since you put it that way, you know my vote. I vote hell yeah. Hell yeah. With the afro.
So we got one vote. We got to figure out, is there a way to put a poll or something up? Okay. Well, why you say uh-oh?
Uh,
Wrestle.
we gonna have to be done soon. Uh, I'm old, y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna end with this. Okay. Now y'all listen to this. WrestleMania 44. Tentative schedule. Okay. Tentatively scheduled for 2028. Okay. It was supposed to be in Indianapolis. Well, that's where it was supposed to be. We got two more cities in the running. It was supposed to be in Indianapolis. That's the way the original schedule was set up. But now there's two more cities in the running. So you got Indianapolis, you got Seattle, and we got London. Who want to bet that's going to London? How long is a flight to London? I might have to go to London in 2028. But okay, so I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the questions. Keep them coming. Um, so remember Saturday. Whew, John Cena's final match, y'all. Ooh, we're gonna have to hold it together. So we're gonna get ready for that. And you got your assignment. Question is, should I go to Money in the Bank September the 6th, 2026 in New Orleans? So y'all let me know. Y'all vote and let me know. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And we will see you guys Tuesday. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.
This is the story about an African American woman who is passionate about professional wrestling and goes to countless events. She then, one day, gets the idea to start a wrestling talk podcast to talk about her favorite wrestlers and wrestling programs. She has a home podcasting room full of wrestling memorabilia that she uses to do the show, and every week you can tune in and join in the conversation.